Hi all, J-Play, Rogue Legacy, you know the drill by now. So we've got a Hokage with Gigantism, Lady Lisa II, an Archmage with congenital insensitivity to pain, or an Archmage who's an ectomorph with the gay trait. I think Hokage's going to have to be the best. Gigantism is a bit of a pain, but it's not as bad as ectomorph or whatever the other one was. Oh, and just look at all this glorious damage I'm doing. Yet to take any damage as well, which is a nice change. Oh, but then a fucking Doomvis I didn't expect. Maybe I should have an aim to take no non-Doomvis damage for certain amounts of time. Oh, that's bullshit. Invulnerable when he's that far through spawning. So Gigantism isn't all bad, it does give you better range for attacking certain things. That room just looks like trouble waiting to happen. I'll see if I can find another way around. Even a downwards attack is enough to kill that as a Hokage. It's good to know. I do like being able to wipe those out before they can actually cause trouble. So who have we got here? No one too troublesome. Fairy chest objective, take no damage. Gigantism might make this slightly harder. Ah. Undoubtedly made it harder, but at least you can drop back through the bottom there. So obviously that's another place where being the right size to actually fit through gaps much more easily would help. I guess we've got to go left if we don't want to go back down, because there's that one room which I just don't like. Again, I'm not sure how I'll handle this, especially with Gigantism. Nope, I just won't handle it well at all. How I'm not dead is beyond me. I think I went down to 1 health there before I killed those two. Obviously I get 4 HP each for their deaths, but still it's not a great situation to find myself in. Back down it is then, as I definitely don't want to try that room up and to the right, especially now that I have such shitty health left. I'm at the point where absolutely anything could kill me. Maybe I'll chill here and wait for this to die. But no, that's just boring for everyone. I'll actually chill there and wait for it to die under the pretense of trying to move, while putting myself in slightly more risk, but for no real advantage. Oh. Again, if you can only get to it just before it hits you, then you're fine. But no luck. Okay, what have we got for our next run? Another Hokage. Glaucoma has an effect, but that's it. Yeah, let's go for Hokage. Maybe I'll boost equipment, just so that I can equip whatever it was I got here. Yeah, it has a marginal improvement, but not much. There's nothing else I can really do. No. I should really get some more runes when I've got money next time. I don't remember this glaucoma trait ever emerging before. Maybe it's another newer edition. But I like it because it's an interesting play on the gameplay without being hard enough to be annoying, if you know what I mean. It's still primarily aesthetic. It's not like Curse of Darkness in Isaac, which really does cause me problems, or in Rebirth specifically, I guess. Which can sometimes just screw you. I'm not going to have enemies hiding here which I don't see, is my point. Or I'm unlikely to. Fuck all you old bitches. I don't like that room. I'm just going to be somewhere that's not there for a bit, okay? Fucking zombies. Almost stood close enough to get hit by the... Well, that's a bit better. Oh, out of nowhere. So Maze, or Billy as they call him. Hokage, nothing special. Paladin, Farsighted isn't great. Barbarian King, yeah, let's go for Barbarian King. We haven't played Barbarian King for a while. In summary, Barbarian King, Barbarian King, Barbarian King. Because I like to get some variety in my commentary. Oh, jumped into it multiple times. That's what I call a sterling start. I don't like these chaps who can shoot through walls. It's good that they're in the game, but they give me a sad. I'm just not good enough to avoid them is the problem, but... Eek! Well, the visionary is dead. Oh, there's a motherfucker there, I didn't see. I feel like that's cheating. There we go, we got everyone. Which I wasn't sure that we would. I also need to remember that now I'm playing a barbarian, I can fuzz or dar shots off the screen. Because that was the bit which scared me about that room. The big beholder-looking motherfucker in the middle of the room shooting out 3 streams of... Not tears, this isn't Isaac, James. 3 streams of whatever bullets it was. Yeah, let's not. Considered it for a while, but let's just not, shall we? Okay, back to the start of the castle, and let's try a more hospitable direction. Honestly, you'd think these people had never had guests before, they have no idea how to behave. Oh dear. Head out up and to the right, which should give us, hopefully, most options of where to go next. Fuzz road die if you need to, James. Like so. There we go. Much easier to handle with a bit of control. Journal entry number 5. I cannot exit through the front gate, but that is of little concern. I am committed to my cause and will not back out. So far, none of the maps I found coincide with my own, yet upon comparing them as a whole, I believe I have unearthed a slight pattern. It seems the forest is always to the right, the tower above, and below, well, hopefully I won't have to find out. So that's a bit of a hint for people who are playing through for the first time and haven't figured out how to consistently find the area they're looking for. Let's see if I can do this any better. This is something which you really want a paladin for, because it's almost impossible to fuck this up as a paladin unless you have no damage. Unless you have no mana, because you can just hold shield for most of the way down. But see how much easier that was with a smaller character than we had last time. I guess I'm going to head up, although I don't really expect it to lead to anything profitable. Well, it may be profitable, but I don't expect it to lead to where I want to go next. I do quite like that you can cheese enemies like this. I don't even have enough mana to cast that one spell I was looking for. There we go. Maybe I should just get the gold and run. But that sounds like cowardice. There we go, much better. Although a slightly riskier exit than was absolutely necessary. I'm almost back up to full health now. This is a much better run than I've had many of recently, at least. Let's loop back down, see what we've got over here. Clear out those first, because they're most trouble in my book. I knew they were trouble when I walked in. I have a bit of a soft spot for some Taylor Swift songs. It's not normally the sort of music which I listen to, but the video for that is awful. It's really... It's got this long-winded 2-minute introduction to like a 3-minute song. I'll probably go back that way in a minute. I just want to stick my head in here. Yep, I'm not going that way. Back to home base, I guess. Found everywhere apart from the forest, though. But yeah, it just really doesn't suit the tone of the song. It tries to be so dramatic and suspenseful, and then Taylor comes in and starts chirping merrily away. I didn't see that fucking Doomverse. They're the bane of my existence, these motherfuckers. At least we don't need to go back to that room at any point now. Like, there is no feasible way that we would need to go back through that room, I don't think. No. Because we're on the correct side now to go through to the forest. Okay, we're doing alright for gold this time. Maybe this is where I should pick up some of those runes. I want to get a more fun upgrade. I much prefer upgrading character, like, overall stats than picking up runes, but runes are flexible and they are helpful. Oh. So all that hard work I did getting my health back up has just gone to waste. I missed triple jump. Although that was much easier than I thought it would be doing it with single jump. Triple jump, you can just circumvent all of that faffing about with the platform though and get right up there. So Maybe I should pick up another jump rune next time I'm back in base. Sod it at this point, might as well just run across the spikes. It's one of these. I'm glad it did damage eventually. Knight Sword, that'll probably do a bit more damage, but I do rely a lot on my vampirism to keep me alive. So I'm not sure if I'll go for it yet. I'll have a look at the stats when I get in. Just get out of there, James. No. Oh well. Alright, and I feel I'm committed now, so I'll go upgrade some runes unless there's something particularly special. What can I upgrade? I could upgrade Downstrike. I could unlock the Lich. Until I can turn the Miner into Spelunker, I'm not that fussed about it. I could upgrade Attack, which I won't be able to do for a while, but I have so many runes I could use here. So I like Vampire Rune. No one cares about Bounty. Balance is also good. So Balance is kind of like Vampirism, but with additional mana drain for every enemy you kill. I think I'll go for Balance here. And is there anything I can get in the other slots? I could get another jump, so why not? I was just saying I missed triple jump. It seems slightly dishonest to bemoan the lack of triple jump and then, as soon as I have an option, run off to upgrade my... Well, I couldn't have even upgraded my attack anymore. Oh, damage, how I miss you when I don't have you. This is another place where you could use Dwarfism, but I think it would only let you avoid the slight minor hassle of going all the way around. I don't have that. I do have that. So this is what I was talking about, where you can, in theory, you can zoom all the way across there. And this is the one I was talking about where there's a motherfucker who's like a big portrait, like a big doomfus. Oh, I tried to shield after attacking. Well, at least I showed what he looks like, even if I completely screwed up the fight. I like that combination. Hypochondriac and Hypergonadism. Hypochondriac is something that has absolutely no impact on gameplay, but if I have the option, I will often go for it. I don't know why it tickles me as much as it does. Probably because it reminds me of Mr. Bennet from Emma. No, Mrs. Bennet. Which one was the Hypochondriac? It was Mr. Bennet, I think. It's been a long time since I read that. I'm not sure I'd read it again. It's one of those books where the writing is great, the characters are okay, the story is boring as shit. But still. A fun enough book to read once. Better than Pride and Prejudice, which has altogether too many adaptations. I don't understand all these TV adaptations of Pride and Prejudice. I get people will like things I don't like, but the main virtue of these books seems to be that you saw some damage there with 2185 as the expected, as the amount of damage he thought he'd taken, which is quite a nice touch. But yeah, the main appeal of books like of Jane Austen's books for me is not the plot, it's the... there's no way I'm getting through there without taking damage. magic. Just about got out there. Right, this room's going... I was just going to say this room's going much better now, so it should be fairly easy to clear. That enemy which I just killed was basically another variant of one of the mini-bosses that you can find lurking around here somewhere. Every time I pass one of these I feel like I should do it, so let's go get my ass kicked again quickly. Just one go though, I'm not going to sit here grinding it out. What's my... oh, that's my special ability. Oh. So that was still only like a quarter of the health, but it felt so much better than I've done recently, at least. Let's head out. Hope this is the forest, yeah? So the reason I wasn't sure is it could have been the forest or it could have been the mayor, because the room also led out to the up above. To the up above. Oh, that's some bull. I'm really struggling with wolves nowadays. Don't know why. Normally, as long as you're ready for them and they don't get the jump on you, you should be fine. Right. Hi there, care to test your dexterity? You only get one shot, but it's free of charge. If you succeed, I'll give you a nice reward. 10 daggers to destroy 8 targets. I've never got this. I don't know if I've ever won any of the carnival games, actually. So let me... Right, I just need to get every other shot right. Ah, no, we're gone. So you get some reward, but not the full reward. Fuck you! The jump here is good, it makes it so much more taxing. Couldn't even hit 8 targets? Pfft, good luck with the rest of the cards. Oh, fuck you too, boyo. I don't think I've cleared this room, I've just cleared the bit that I walked through, so this is the sort of thing where I go back into a room which I remember coming from and then I'm astounded when I die because there's something right in front of me. Oh, that's some bullshit. It wasn't even on screen, was he? Fucking about with me, little dickhead. Okay. Flexible miner. Paladin who's scared of chickens but doesn't trigger spikes. And Barbarian King's probably the best, but I want money. Maybe I could keep exploring where I was though. No, I want money. I like money. Money's good. I should have as much of it as possible. Okay, last run for this video. Let's see how it goes. At least in the early game they're still weak enough that I can do no damage and get away with it. Miner is so weak militarily, but so good for upgrading for future runs, and it's hard to turn down when you unlock it, at least at first. Spelunker is much better, but I mean, that's the whole point of having upgraded classes, that you can have better ones when you get to a certain point. Let's pray. Helios's blessing. So I had this earlier, and I didn't know what it did. What it actually does is... oh, that was poor. What it actually does is every enemy you kill drops gold. Gonna stay away from those fucking paintings. So this, combined with a miner build, should really give me an advantage when it comes to raking in the moolah. Oh, again I was trying to... I was trying to make sure that the spike would be off the top, but no such luck. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, no. I was just ready to start raking in the big bucks. Okay, well I said that would be the last video, so the last video it shall be. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with more Rogue Legacy soon.